Hello. I just put my Waco on the back of the Ute because some muppet, we go up and take a closer look, pulled a little bit hard on the plug while it was still plugged in. So we're going to head off to the service centre in Kilsyth and see if we can get it fixed up. As well as that, I found the display, which the whole thing's not plugged in at the moment, but the display seems to have suffered a bit over time while the fridge has been left out in the weather. So the display, the little LED display has failed on it, so I'll get that sorted as well, hopefully. And showing, just like that, I've got my fridge back. A little something different I've done on my Waco here is I've got this screw-in plug, which I believe might be a Engel product, just attached to the other end of a standard Waco arrangement. I know nothing about electronics, so how it all works I have no idea. I know I've got to plug that into the fridge and I've got to plug that into the car. You keep things under control, I can run it through the cage thing on the back of the Ute here. It's kind of handy. This mesh on the back's been much more use than I thought it ever would be. Now down here, the good people at Piranha have stuck this little power box in for me. At the top you can see the Anderson plug. Just below that, where the fridge is going to plug into, I've got my Engel spot, followed by a regular 12-volt plug, and somebody that knows what they're talking about will know what that little thing is. Now importantly, when you are screwing this little thing in, you don't want to screw it in too tight. It's pretty cheap plastic thread in there, so if you over tighten it, you're going to wreck that thread. Alright, line the keyhole up there, and a couple of twists on the collar. She should be up and running. Let's take a look. So now just hit the power button and see what happens. There you go, 16 degrees, which is a bit warm. Personally, I like to set a Waco to 0. It seems to work really well. Doesn't quite freeze things, but at the bottom of the fridge, you actually get almost frozen stuff, so your meat will actually last a long time. Zero. So let's see how that goes. This is the second time my fridge screen up here has failed on me, so it is a bit of an issue maybe with Engels. I don't know if other people are suffering the same issue, but yeah, it's happened to me twice now. So it's a bit of a downside, but apart from that, it's been a really, really good fridge. Down here as well, we've got the extra little buttons and a USB port and stuff. Never really used the USB port, but I'm sure it's good. So right now I'm going to put my fridge back in its jacket. Again, there's a few issues with the jacket I found on these. I've had 2 of them. I'm going to show you why I've had this recurring problem. Right, now here's a little problem I found with the Waco fridge covers. The fridge cover is a fantastic thing. If you own a Waco, you should get one, or any other fridge. But have a look, and that flops over. Then you flop this one over. They don't really meet up in the middle. There's the Velcro there. It's supposed to meet up with the Velcro there, but without a superb amount of effort, they're not going to match. So it's a bit of a setback for the Waco fridge cover. It's not the worst thing in the world, and it's still worth having the cover though. Now, getting my fridge fixed did cost me $200, which I thought was a bit steep for the fairly small amount of work I thought needed done on it. But I guess the bottom line is, be nice to your fridge, maybe keep it under cover whenever you can, and don't rip the plug out. Take it easy, look after it. So that's my Waco fridge. It's a great thing if you got yourself a Ute, and again though, I'm not going to get specific about brand names. I've got a Waco. If you want an Engel or an ARB or whatever other brand name you want, they're a good thing to have. I personally find straightforward 40 or 50 litre fridge is a very universal thing. And there's plenty of good ones on the market. See how you go.